are going to discuss is about hell. But first, we should know what is hell.
Hell is the place where the devil lives and where weak people are sent to be punished. When they die, hell is usually imagined as being under the ground in a pool of flames.
In what verse can we find that hell truly exists? Let's find out.
In fact, they have gone as to try to explain that the word hell is not even in the Bible. If you read the original text, there is no end to the temptation that Satan has promoted on earth to give people the assurance that they do not need to do anything to prepare for eternity.
There are two natures of punishment in hell. Where are the pain of loss and the pain of sin?
The pain of loss. It is the exclusion from God's presence, which is the greatest loss any human being can have. It is losing God, who is the everlasting source of happiness and joy. Instead of seeing God, His angels and saints, the weak only gaze at the devil, the demons, and the damned. Matthew chapter 25, verse 41. Then He will say to those at His left hand, "Depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." Luke chapter 13, verse 27. But He will say, "I tell you, I don't know where you come from. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity." Revelation chapter 22, verse 15. Outside are the dogs and sorcerers and fornicators and murderers and idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood.
A positive punishment in hell which consists of suffering caused by outside things, which torment the senses of the damned. A weak will suffer the torment by fire on all his or her senses, sight, hearing, taste, and smell, touch. All that can be heard is agony, wailing, the grunting of teeth, and the disgusting smell of the burning sulfur. Fire is brimstone. Daniel 12, verse 2. And many of those sleep is the dust of the earth shall awake, some of the everlasting life, and some of the shame and everlasting contempt. The degrees of punishment. The degrees of punishment. Both Catholics and mainland Protestants believe that just as there are degrees of happiness in heaven, there are also degrees of suffering in hell. This only proves the perfect justice of God. A person who has murdered his enemy cannot have the same sentence with Hitler or Stalin, who caused the death of millions of innocent lives. Catholic theology surmises that there are degrees of pain of loss and pain of sense in hell. This is implied in the Holy Scripture. Matthew chapter 11, verse 22-24. Jesus, referring to Chorazin and Bethsaida, said, "But I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for you." Luke 12, verse 47-48. And that servant who knew his master's will, but did not make ready or act according to his will, shall receive a severe beating. But he who did not know and did what deserved a beating shall receive a light beating. Everyone to whom much is given, of him will much be required, and of him to whom men commit much they will demand the more. The eternity of hell.
The eternity of hell. Some liberal theologians and critics who deny the eternity of hell assert that the word everlasting and forever, when referring to the destiny of the wicked, do not really mean eternal, but only a specified period of time. If that is the case, then the same words everlasting and forever, when referring to the destiny of the righteous, must then be consistently as only a definite period of time.